We've waited long enough. It's time to put these to the test. We're gonna see which of these cornbread mixes is the best. We got our Jiffy, we got our Krusties, and we got our Zatarans. Which one y'all think gonna win? All right, so we're gonna judge these based off 3 things: flavor, texture, and appearance. So for all these, we're gonna bake and prepare these according to the box instructions. So for the Jiffy, it's just package of Jiffy, 1 egg, and 1/3 cup of milk. Now we'll just add that to our baking dish. So now we got our Krusties, and this one, everybody said was the best. Like, look at all these comments. Being that I grew up on Jiffy, we really gotta put this one to the test. For this one, calls for 2/3 cups of milk, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil or melted butter. I'm gonna go with melted butter, and 1 egg. And just for research purposes, so we don't get anything confused, make sure I put that on there so I can know which one is which. Now, last but certainly not least, we got our Zatarans. If this tastes anything like their rice, this is gonna be the sleeper, I feel like. This one calls for a 1/2 cup of milk, 6 tablespoons of melted butter, and 1 egg. Now, our Krusties and our Zatarans both call to be baked at 375, so we'll bake this together, and then we're gonna bake our Jiffy. So we're judging this on taste, texture, and appearance. So we're gonna start with our Jiffy. Now, this is how a traditional cornbread is supposed to look. Dark on the outside, look how beautiful it is on the inside. Now for appearance, I get a Jiffy about a 7.8 out of 10. Now we'll go on to the taste and the texture. I'm gonna give you like a cake taste. Jiffy cornbread for taste, I give it about an 8.5 out of 10 for sure. So for the texture, I like a soft cornbread, a 7.2 out of 10 for the texture. So right now we starting off high. All right, so now we on to our Zatarans. For the appearance, this is how it looks. This is how I want my cornbread, honestly. Light on the inside, but brown on the outside. All right, so for appearance, we're gonna give it about a 8.7 out of 10. It could be a little bit more brown, just a little bit, but still a good appearance. I actually like this. This is actually really good. For the taste, we are gonna give it about an 8 out of 10. All right, so now for the texture, similar to the Jiffy, but a little bit more soft, I'm gonna give it about an 8.7 out of 10. Now, last but not least, we have our Krusties. This one was highly, highly requested off the bat. Sheesh. This is the appearance we got. I mean, come on, starting off good. Appearance, this one looks the best. From the inside, it looks like traditional cornbread. To the outside, got that brown color. I'm gonna just go 9.5 out of 10. I ain't gonna cap. Now for the taste and the texture, let's see what we're talking about. Oh my God, I see the hype behind this. It tastes like I made this, no lie. For taste, for the Krusties, it's about a 9.2 out of 10 for sure. As far as texture goes, this is the closest to traditional cornbread that I've tasted. For this, I gotta go high. I'm gonna go 9.5 out of 10. So the verdict is finally in. I made, tasted, and judged all 3 of these cornbread mixes. We got Krusties with a 28.2. Coming in second place is our Zatarans cornbread mix, 25.4 points. And last, I hate to say this, last but certainly not least, this is still a good option. We got our Jiffy at 23.5 points. Now, those are my personal ratings. If you haven't tried any of these, I suggest you go try them. And y'all leave in the comments below which one y'all think is the best.